What's up, guys? Welcome back to Fathead Dino. And that's right. For Christmas, I got the Mezco Spider-Man from my dad. So, thank you, Dad. Yeah, I'm very excited about this. This is a groundbreaking point on my YouTube channel because this is the most expensive figure now. Sorry, kind of Red Rex. You're just not the most expensive. This is coming in at $120, which is like $40 more than a Ken Red Rex. So yeah, this is the new expensive one. Very excited for this. Very excited, very excited. Before I get into the box, I want to talk about it, of course. So this is based off of the Steve Ditko Spider-Man, of course. And I always was like, okay, so Steve Ditko is the drawer of Spider-Man. Well, was the original drawer of Spider-Man. But I was always like, Stan Lee was the one that created it. He's the one. I think it's still Stan Lee, but I give more credit to Steve Ditko now. If you don't know, I actually am an artist myself. I'm not as good as him, and I would never be as good as him. But I don't think I'm a bad artist. But anyway, so there's this video by Comic Tropes that I watched, and it convinced me that Steve Ditko, I think, doesn't get enough credit. And it's a shame that he passed away, but But this figure is out now to honor him. All for Mezco to take the greedy money. So anyway. But I'm very excited for this. Anyway, so let's get about the box. So the box right here. Spider-Man, the Vulture. That might be a little tease. As you guys know, the Green Goblin is out right now. And the Green Goblin is for sale. So it's not on pre-order anymore. You can buy it. And there's a pre-order out for the Dr. Octopus. Don't know if I'll get those, but I'll try to. Now I will open the box carefully. This box is a masterpiece in itself. Okay, let me just move my camera back a bit. Okay. Oh boy, look at all these trays. Here everything is. Oh man. Oh boy. So here it is. You got one tray. Actually, okay, here we go. So you got these two trays, the display span, all the webbing and the extra accessories. Then you have this tray, and I don't know if this comes out to get anything. No, that's just like that. So it is 3 trays of goodness. 3 trays of awesomeness. So let's get out this figure, shall we? Oh man. I do this all on camera so you guys get my real reaction. So I'm sorry if that's just a bit annoying, but here you go. Oh man. We'll put this on the side. Give me a minute, everyone. Here he is. This is meant to be, oh, butthole. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Let me just put the head back. Okay, well. This is why people don't do this on camera. I totally understand that. Okay, here he is. Okay. Hmm. So my head is being a bit rude. Let me just... Yeah, it's not wanting to stay on. Huh. Okay, so just let me check these other heads. Just actually, let me just... Okay, you know what? I'm gonna come back, okay? I'm gonna come back and we'll get to that. Okay, guys, I am back. So, just a couple things. I don't know. This is my first Mezco figure. I don't know if it's meant to be loose, just to, like, you know, get easy, but it doesn't fall off, so not a big deal. This one does pop on, though, just pretty fine. I can hear it pop. Now, this one is bigger than the other ones because of the battery on it. And, yeah, this one is the one that sticks on the hardest. Probably use... Give me a minute. I'll probably be using one of these two. But anyway, let's put it on the Steve Ditko head. This is meant to be Spider-Man at his early years in life. You can see it, that's very loose. Sorry. Like, this is a big problem. I'll probably use sticky tack or something to keep it on. But this is meant to be Spider-Man during his early years in life. And they did it good. There is a seam line right here. But anyway. Yeah. There's not a lot of bad things to talk about here. I think it is a perfect representation of what Spider-Man is. Now, the cloth material, you're probably wondering, does stop right here. So you see that all right here it becomes like a gauntlet almost. Well, these red seams all, like, this is all plastic. The boots. The like, gloves that he wears are all plastic. It does bunch up a lot when you start moving it around, so heads up on that. You know what? We're just going to put the other head on. I'm not sure which head I want to display him with. I do really enjoy this one. But the Steve Ditko one looks great too. But yeah, the cloth material now doesn't get in the way at all. It's very nice. This is a bit of a different review, I say, but like, you can get him into like some of those swinging poses. Maybe if you want him to be like, he's shooting at you. His webs, you know. Anyway. Very nice, very good. This does not hinder the articulation in a lot of ways. So, as you can see, you can still get some good movements. They all talked about this being a single jointed. Luckily, he's not, so you can have him swinging. And you see that? Like, this is great. His arms come up the whole entire way, which is just very nice. Now, my minor gripes on this figure is these heads are very loose on here, especially the Steve Ditko one. I don't know what the heck that is about, but it is very loose. I would probably be going with the Steve Ditko one then. But anyway, paint jobs are nice. My material, it doesn't have any defects on it. It is very nice. Now, of course, because of the thing with this figure, there are seam lines right here. Not the best thing to look at, but you're probably going to display him like this. So, it doesn't really matter. His boots are nice. Everything about this figure is nice. I don't know what to say. He's a very nice figure. It's very nice to actually be able to hold him in his hands. I wasn't really sure what to expect with this because this is my first Mezco, and it's a lot different than what I imagined it to be. So, Is it pleasant? Yes, it's very pleasant. It's a very pleasant experience. But, you know. Anyway. Now for articulation on this figure. And don't worry, we'll get to the accessories. For articulation, he can move his head up like this. And maybe that's why this ball joint is very loose, which would actually make sense. Now my neck is very, very stiff. So he can look up that much, which is actually good because he can look just directly at you. That's about all you need. And that actually looks like it kind of pops straight out from the promo images almost. That's actually very nice. Okay. His arms can come up like that, as you can see. And then there's a little rotation right here. They can come up like this. This one is a bit harder, as you can see. This one, so like you can have him swinging in like that. They all double jointed, which is very nice. Very nice double jointedness. Right here. Comes down like that. His torso, you can get a pretty good ab crunch. It does wrinkle that, so you might have to move some of this around. But then the back is what's very nice. You know what? He's just going to be headless. The back isn't as good as I would like it to, but it's okay to like be doing it. The head will probably be the last thing I actually pose on this thing. Like if I plan to pose it in a pose, it'll probably just kind of be in like the statue form, just because of the character itself. But his legs can come up like that, which is very nice. Have him sitting. His legs do have these little, like those swivels that make him do the splits. Now, be very careful with when you're messing with this, because it's gonna rip if you do it too much. His knee comes up like that, and that looks awesome. Like, it's very smooth. I don't know how much to tell you this, but like you just need to get this figure to understand yourself. And there is rotation right here and right here. Now the feet, it's pretty bad for the feet. So this is probably like the only downside. Well, not the only downside, but one of the downsides about the figure. And then I forgot the hands. The hands can rotate like this and like that. Up like here. Anyway. And there's no rotation right there. Okay. Now time for the accessories. We'll put them in the background. Probably should have got the stand out, but can lean against a wall. Okay. For the accessories, we get two different heads. We get the Steve Ditko head. We get like 5 different heads. Sorry about that, guys. 5 different heads. Even more better. Steve Ditko head. Then you get this like almost like I want to call it like I would say like a bit of the animated series almost. Like yeah, I would say animated series. Yeah. This is probably like the one that's going to be this is going to be the 70s Spider-Man by John Romita Sr. and like that's in that animated series. This one is the glowing eyes one, so the eyes are a bit different. I don't know what year this is from. But then you get the 2 ones that I'm most excited for. You get so much plastic bags and everything, by the way. You get this head, which is awesome. Look at that. That's very Steve Ditko. Spider-Man, Peter Parker. We're definitely going to be putting this guy on. Let me just put all the heads on the plastic bag. Then you get this Peter Parker head. And the glasses should be in the case. Where are they? Let me get the tray out. Yep, here they are. They made a little container for the glasses, which is nice. The glasses just fit on, and they fit on, and this is basically, be for real, this is basically a doll. Very nice. Now this ain't my favorite head sculpt. of Peter Parker, it just looks a bit generic, and not like I think they should have, like, this is more, I don't know what to say, but you know, like, this is more of like, I don't know, like maybe that like 80s run almost, with like, but not like, it's not the full Spider-Man, and it's not Todd McFarlane's Spider-Man. So you got that. Okay. And then you get, we'll get to the hand. No, wait. Okay, yeah. We'll do this. We'll go by tray. So first up, you get first up, you get the camera. Now the camera comes with a couple different straps. It comes with this more loose one, like it's on the side. And it comes with this one that you can put on him. So this one would be like if it's taking pictures, this one would be not, of course. Let me just put this back in the tray. I don't want to lose any of this. You get the Spider Sense thing, which is very nice. Spider Sense goes right here, and isn't that great? Like that's awesome, guys. That is totally awesome. Then you get his web face thing. So, like, he shot the Green Goblin in the face, or did something to MJ, you know. And then you got this newspaper, which doesn't fold out, but it's very nice, and it does fit in one of the hands. Then you get his book bag, which I'll show you right now. You can slide onto this on, then you kind of have to... I didn't do this before. I'm going to embarrass myself. Yay. Okay, so... yeah, I don't know how to get that book bag on. That will probably be a thing I do off screen. Okay. And we'll come back to the parachute, because there's something with that we have to do. Okay. Next tray is this tray. And you have to take it all out. This, all the spider bots. Let me get the thing out. And this is the spider bot controller. Because in the beginning, when he first had the spider bots, he couldn't control them with his spider sense. So he had to use the spider bot controller. A lot of people were asking about that, I know that. This is a bendy wire web, which is nice. I know, like, some of the people that, like, do Spider-Man sometimes did, like, the Todd McFarlane webs, and that's not this type of Spider-Man. Of course, it's their personal preference, but it just bugs me out a bit. And, again, you see that the paint is chipping on that. Not a big deal. It is bendy wire, so, you know. I love messing around with stuff I don't know how to get out. Okay, here you go. This is a Spider-Man, like, lasso thing almost. You could wrap this around a villain, or you could wrap it around Spider-Man. Yank, like that. Okay. You know, I'm just gonna... see that? This is what happens, guys. So what happens when you want to do everything just by itself. You're gonna mess up. This is his shooter. This is a stripper. Comes with the hands. I just see. Oh no, Peter Parker. I know your secret identity. Okay. So let me take off this plastic. So they did put plastic in there, which makes it very hard to see. There it is. Okay. So, let me take that plastic out. Okay. See the hands a bit better. So you get these two grabby hands, these two more open hands, these two wall crawling hands, these two more gesturing hands. So this could be used for like the newspaper, the camera. these two holding hands, so he would hold the spider webs. More open hands, so just different types of wall crawling hands, like he might be picking it up out of the wall. Two flip hands, which do have the inches in them, which is okay. Then just two gesturing hands, thumbs up like Captain America, and a pointing finger like Captain America. But also Spider-Man, it can be interchangeable, right? Then you got this for the hammock. I mean, not the hammock, the parachute, and clip on each side like that. They go like this. And voila. Give me a minute to get this tray out of the way. Give me a minute. There you go. And yeah, Spider-Man can just kind of chillax in it, or you can have him parachuting down. I will get the different poses then. Oh, fudge nugget. Okay, I will like do different pictures then at the end of this video, and I'll probably do something for the thumbnail. And then he comes with a unmasked head, which is very nice. Only painted on this side, but not a big deal because he's gonna be grabbing it. This is like he's down in the dumps. He always lost mask, and he's like, "Why am I still here?" and stuff like that. We all know it. That's when he's Bully Maguire, is what we call it. Okay, just let me get my tray situated out. I didn't expect to have this much stuff, which I know sounds kind of dumb, but I didn't expect for it to be this big. Okay. This is the last tray. Thank the gods. In this tray, you have my favorite accessory out of all this, probably. Well, one of my favorites. The shield. See that? Yeah, that's a shield. So for this, you're just going to take off his hands. His hands come off great, by the way. Put that through, and then you can have his shield. Spider-Man, like in Avengers Endgame. Maybe he's like flipping at you. You know, stuff like that. And then I get copyrighted for this video. Anyway, my favorite version of Spider-Man is the street one. Totally. I wasn't a big fan of the Avengers and stuff like that. It was always the street level fighters, Punisher, Spider-Man. In fact, there's this local comic store in my local downtown that I go there, and I'm not even joking about this. I go there. Oh, oops. I go there like once every 2 weeks. I know, I have a problem. Anyway, you get this beautiful, sexy tray. This beautiful, sexy tray. It just kind of stands. I don't know if he has foot pegs. Yes, he does. So that will help him stand now. There we go. Put him on the tray. Now he has Peter Parker. Then you get this other beautiful thing. I wish this was magnetic, but it's not. But I gotta put that behind him. Boo, that's so awesome. Then you get the Mezco bag to put all the accessories in. I'm not going to be using that. I will probably just put them back in here if I don't use them. You get this stand, which is very tight, so that will need some loosening. And then you get this, which is for the Spidey sense. As you can see, clip it on here. And then this goes onto the stand, kind of like that. Well, you get the idea. It's a lot to do here. And now time for the part I've been waiting for, the light up features in that Spider-Man. Okay, I'm going to try to do this on screen if I can. Let me find the head. Yeah, so as you can see, you got the batteries, you got the thing. Okay, give me a minute. Remember, kids, ask your parents to use your box knife to open this figure. I don't know why you would give this to, like, a kid. Well, I nicked it. It's not on the outside, but whatever. Okay. So this is probably very unfun for you. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, guys, and took me like 10 minutes. I'm not even joking. Here it is. Okay, ready? Well, now it doesn't work. Oh man. Well, it was fine when I put it in. Just give me a minute. Maybe it is working. I'm just too dumb to. Well, I must have screwed up somewhere. Anyway, but you guys get the idea. It's a bummer it didn't work, but hey, man. Sometimes life is life. Anyway, I'll be right back to get this guy in a cool action pose, and then we'll go from there. Okay, guys, so how do I feel about this figure? It's a great figure. Buy it, buy it, buy it now before they run out, because Mezcos can get expensive on the aftermarket. There it is. There's my whole entire take on this figure. Great figure. Buy, buy, buy. I don't care what anyone else says, to be quite honest. If you hate this figure, you hate this figure. But let me tell you, it's a much better figure than you think it is. Buy, buy, buy. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. Remember to like and subscribe. We are at 159 subscribers, which is great. I never thought we would actually make it there, but we are. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love you. Peace. Christ is King.